Hello everyone, welcome to SCI-EASE. In this video, I am going to start with the new chapter of class 9th, and the name of the chapter is Atoms and Molecules. First of all, I will give you a brief description of matter, that what matter is. We say that everything around us, that is a matter, like the pen in my hand, the blackboard, fan, tube light, chair, table, all these things, they are matter. But the proper definition of matter is anything that has mass and occupies space, that is a matter. So this pen, it has a mass and it occupies space in my hand. Okay? So this is a matter. And while teaching you first two chapters, I have told you that matter exists in three forms, that is solid, liquid and gas. So this is a solid form of the matter. The water in the glass or mug or bucket, that is a liquid form of the matter, and the air around us, that is the gaseous form of matter. So the term matter, I think after teaching the two chapters of chemistry, this must be clear to all of you. Now, here in this video, I am going to take up the topic history of atoms and molecules. In the bubble video, I define atom, molecule, but how this term was derived, what is the history I want to explain in this video. So around 500 BC, we should be proud that an Indian philosopher, Maharishi Kannar, he gave the term padarth to matter. Okay? He gave the term padarth. So, matter in Hindi is padarth. And he performed a very simple experiment. He took some grains of rice and he started chewing it. He chewed और उसको फिर बाहर निकाला, फिर मुंह में डाला, and he go on chewing it. And at one point, what he saw, that the grain, the small particle of the grain, it cannot be further divided. And then he named that particle which cannot be further divided as Parmanu. So, Padarth, that is changed into Parmanu. How? He took some grains of rice, like it will be broken down into smaller pieces, smaller, still smaller, still smaller. And at one point, it cannot be divided further, and he named that particle as Parmanu. Okay? Now, around the same era, we see that always the scientists are from Greek or Egypt or any other country. This was we must feel proud that this is the Indian philosopher. Now, around same era, ancient Greek philosophers, two philosophers, the name of the philosophers were Democritus and Leucippus. They studied about the smallest particle, which is indivisible, and Democritus, he named it as atom. It's a Greek word which means indivisible. That is, which cannot be divided further. So they gave the name, means कि जो परमाणु नाम दिया गया था, महर्षि कनर्ड ने दिया था, उसको अब क्या नाम दे दिया गया? Atom. Okay? So this is the history of the atom. Okay? Now, as you know, that the studies, scientists, they keep on studying the thing which was discovered at that time. Another Indian philosopher, Pakuda Katyayama, he elaborated this doctrine. Okay? And said that these particles normally do not exist independently. Okay? They can't, suppose this is a particle, they cannot exist independently. They will combine with some other particle or atom, you can say, and they will result in the formation of a molecule. So, another Indian philosopher, Pakuda Katyayama, elaborated this doctrine and said that these particles normally exist in the combined form, which gives us various forms of matter. This was in the 18th century. Okay? And by the end of the 18th century, scientists recognized the difference between the element and the compounds and naturally become interested in finding out how and why elements combine and what happens when the elements combine. Okay? Then another scientist, Lavoisier, he laid the foundation of the chemical sciences by establishing two important laws of chemical combination. So, in the next video, we will study about these two laws of chemical combination. One is law of conservation of mass, and the second one is law of constant or definite proportion. Okay, so I have told you the brief history of atoms and molecules in this video. I think that is clear to all of you. I will meet you in my next video and take up the laws of chemical combination. Till then, thank you very much.